I don't understand what you just did to that soul. What? You mean help them? No, you allowed him to pick the Aztec afterlife when clearly the Christian afterlife was the one you should have told him to go for. It's what he wanted. Why didn't you just tell him to pick the Christian one? I mean, clearly it's the correct one. I am a prisoner of hell. No, that's not how it works here in the afterlife, and especially not here at the gates of judgment. If you die with a belief system of your own, great, you're judged according to that system. However, if you die questioning or without a core belief system, then there are certain options available to you. Yes, Christianity is one of them, but it's not the only option. That doesn't make sense. That would mean that more than one religion is right. What's your point? That's simply not how I was raised. Religion was either right or wrong. You were either a devout Christian who believed in Jesus, or you were doomed to hell. Typical misconception of the mortal world. People always think they're right. I mean, of course they do. The thinking is, I'm a good person in my own head, therefore I must be right. But just because you're a religious person doesn't make you a good person. What does being good have to do with anything? I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. That was supposed to be enough. My, you were programmed with all the toxic traits of Christianity, weren't you? Did you even have a system of morals? Morals are a societal construct that get in the way of what needs to be done. And that right there is probably the biggest reason why you were sent to hell. Ridiculous. Let's go back for a moment. You accepted Jesus. So what? What does that matter? Jesus died for my sins. Literally died to forgive my sins. Why should I be held accountable for them if he has already forgiven them? You realize you sound ridiculous, right? One, that kind of thinking is a trait of the bad Christians. You don't want to go down that route. Second, if getting into paradise was as simple as believing that one guy was God's child, then Susan Atkins, Ted Bundy, and Jeffrey Dahmer, who all converted right before they died, would be partying with the likes of Betty White, Robin Williams, and Mr. Rogers. Does that sound right to you? No response, eh? I'm not sure that I have a good answer for that. Therefore, I stay quiet. That might be the smartest thing you said since you got here. Although I do resent being compared to serial killers and rapists. Oh, don't get your undies in a twist. So which religion is right then? No, you're not getting it. Christianity is a possibility, one of many. With religion, it's about how you use it, not belief in the right one. Many people use religion as a crutch to justify their immoral actions, and that's wrong. They spread hate and call it love. But, and I can tell you this without a shadow of a doubt, any God is more likely to forgive an atheist who spreads messages of love rather than a devout believer who spreads nothing but hate. Without a shadow of a doubt. Who made you omniscient superpower of the afterlife? Hey, I've met most gods. Pretty much all of them except Mohammed. He's usually a no-show at functions.